When it comes to matters of love and tenderness, thank goodness you have people that have no skin in the game in the form of the Love Doctors. Love Doctors, you're the Love Gurus. I've been married for 3 years, but here's the thing. Suddenly, I feel like my husband barely speaks to me. He claims nothing is wrong, but our home is just silent. I know something's off, but when I ask, he says, I'm fine, we're fine, everything's fine, everything's good. But something's definitely off. What do I do here, Amy K?
I don't know. That is uncomfortable because you are trying, but if he's saying everything's fine, what if you said, I would like to plan a date night for us this Friday. We're going to go get dinner, drinks here. You come up with something.
Wait, she comes up with something or he has to come up with something?
She does. She has to come
Okay.
up with something, surprise him and say, how about you and I are going to go to dinner and we're going to do this, or we're going to take a cooking class together. You come up with something that for the two of you to do this weekend. Let him know about it right away so you can't say too short notice, and then you guys are going to have these plans and hopefully give him some drinks. He'll loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, I like that plan. I think that's probably a good idea. I wouldn't start with a cooking class. That seems especially if he doesn't want to go out. Just be like, let's go to your favorite place, or not even. You don't give him the option. You just do it because that's how I am. Like, just plan it.
Well, one thing you will come to learn about Amy, she loves them cooking classes. It's her suggestion for most relationship issues. But I do like where your head's at, where it's if it feels like something's off, try and do something fun together and see if you can get things going. That might be not a bad idea.
Yeah, that might work out a little bit.
Love Doctors, you're the Love Gurus. I've been on so many dates over the years, but I just can't find my forever person. I don't want to settle, and everybody I go out with just does not meet my standards. People tell me I will be alone forever if I don't lower my standards, but is that really the secret to finding your person?
What are the standards? I need to know your list. Are they really ridiculous? Or you just have good standards and everybody else is crazy? I think if there's certain things you want in a partner, that's okay. That's acceptable. But don't look for it. I think love will find you when you least expect it.
I would have to agree with that, too. I mean, the standards, you're never going to want to lower your standards to anything, right? Never settle. That's a great motto to have. But at the same time, are you crazy? That's where my bring. Are you cray-cray?
Yeah, it's tough. It's easy for us to sit here and be like, hey, you should know or lower your expectations. That being said, what are the expectations?
What are the expectations? Like, does he need to be a millionaire? Yeah. Does he need to do this? Like, love will find you and go with that, I guess. I don't know.
I'm just looking for a doctor that looks like Chris Hemsworth. That's so much to ask. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, standards a little high there.
That's what I want to know. What are the standards? And then maybe if they are really ridiculous, you need someone to like help you really focus in on what do you actually really want? Because now you're just getting to be a little picky.
And finally, Love Doctors, you are the Love Gurus. Am I giving up too soon on this relationship? After we were dating for a couple of years, in parentheses it says 6, I found some explicit messages between him and his ex. I confronted him and he apologized, but then I broke up with him because I was mad, and we were broke up for about 2 months, only to take him back later. But now, 6 months after I've taken him back, I found out that I don't think I have actually ever forgave him, and it's still something I think about all the time. Would it be petty to break up with him again?
So wait, were the messages during the relationship or
Sounds
prior?
that way. I would think so.
I don't know. When it comes to that, that's just, it's a tricky thing. But if it was happening and it was like, I don't know, that's still a form of cheating.
Yeah, because, okay, so you found them. You found these messages.
Broke up.
Yeah.
A couple months later, goes back, but hasn't actually forgiven him and is like, do I break up again?
Yeah, you can't, because now that's something that's you're always going to hold it over his head. If you cannot forgive somebody for cheating, you can't get back with them because that's always going to be in the back of your mind. It's going to mess up things for your trust. That's why I think it's hard to get back to someone after they cheat, because you're not going to be able to look at them the same way, and you're not going to be able to get that out of the back of your mind. And every time you get in a fight or you think something's up, that's what you're going to go to.
You bring that up every time. Mm-hmm. That's the dagger to win a fight. But if you got back together with him, then you must have forgave him at some point. But yeah, if you're still holding on to it, you might as well just get out of it.
It was nice of you to try to give him another chance, I guess. But, I mean, obviously, if you haven't moved on from it, you're just doing yourself each a disservice if you just don't be like, this is done.
It comes to like a comfortability. Is that even, is that how you say it? Whatever it is. Like, you're so comfortable with that person and your standards are probably high like the other person. So you're like, this one just fits the mold for right now.
Well, to be fair, her only standard is she didn't want to get cheated on.